The turbulent history of the Grand Duchy, city of Luxembourg, the old quarters and fortifications. Luxembourg is a small country in the centre of Europe. Its sovereign is a Grand Duke. The old city sits on top of a rocky promontory. The House of Luxembourg used to be one of the most powerful families in Europe. The official history of the country began when Count Sigfroi, an ancestor of the Luxembourg family, built a castle on the promontory in 963. The castle was called Luxembourg, which means small fortified castle. The castle had a natural fortification which helped the country gain wealth and territory. Luxembourg's golden era came 400 years later in the 14th century. It produced a king of Bohemia, a king of Hungary, and even a Holy Roman Emperor. However, such prosperity did not last for very long. Its strategy for territorial expansion was poor and led to economic collapse. From the 15th century, the beautiful townscape was occupied by one neighbouring country after another. Buildings from various periods still remain in the town. This is the Royal Palace, where the Grand Duke of Luxembourg resides. It was built during the 16th century under Spanish rule as a city hall. Luxembourg came under French rule during the 17th century. They left what is now known as the French fortress. Louis XIV, then King of France, commissioned architects specialised in fortress building to construct forts. Austria assumed control during the 18th century. Many tunnels were dug under the cliff's surface. The underground tunnel fortifications built inside this rocky mountain stretched over 22 kilometres. Some 17 kilometres remain today. The Vienna Congress was held in 1815. The Congress was held to redraw the borders of Europe after the Napoleonic Wars. Most of the land belonging to Luxembourg was confiscated at the Congress. As compensation, the country received the title of Grand Duchy. This quiet fortress city is itself a remnant of the turbulent history of Luxembourg.